up. Sorry. I just wanted to say that. Oh, it didn't log me in. Blasphemy. That's fine. It's all good. Hi, Cube. Congrats on getting first. Hi, Vess. Hey, Soy Boy. Hey, Coding. Random Guy. Welcome in. Thank you for the stretch and the hydrate, Josh. Happy Sunday. Sorry, that was, that sounded like a question. Happy Sunday? Question mark? No, happy Sunday. Hi, guys. Hope your Sunday's been well. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in this world right now. Even if you're not in this world, you're in space. I hope you're having a good space time. Hey, Taffer! Hey, Raiders! Hello, guys! Wow, just in time. We just started a stream. Welcome in. The ferrets are here. No, it's just one singular ferret. Unless, Taffer, is your community like a whole bunch of ferrets as well? It's just a whole group of ferrets gathered together watching a single ferret talk. Anyways, I hope you guys had a good stream. Battlefield 6? How is it? I keep hearing things like, you know, everyone was super excited about Battlefield 6. And then also with Ark Raiders, and then it was like the community being split between Ark Raiders and Battlefield 6. We're midriff? This is what I mean, guys. Vivo, I clearly remember yesterday you were like, yeah, I'm never weird. Okay, that wasn't the exact words. It was something else. But here it is. This is what I mean. What do you mean wear midriff? Do you guys really want it? You guys really want the midriff? Is one day of midriff not good enough for you? You want more? Your greed is spilling out. This is really awkward because I can hear myself. There we go. Okay, I was probably really freaking loud. I apologize. Okay, we should be at like half the volume now, because what was going on was I could hear myself on my end and it was broadcasting my voice twice. Yeah, Bibo Baba Juice is always strange. A refined gentleman was what you said exactly. Yeah, that was those exact words. Refined, not sure. Gentleman, I don't know. An avid tummy enjoyer. You're just going all in now. Okay, fine. There's no shame here. I get it. Me too. Call of Duty kind of shits the bed. Battlefield took the crown of the yearly big shooter, so not Ark Raiders. See, okay, for everyone here who plays shooters, would you prefer Ark Raiders or would you prefer Battlefield 6? Like, are they completely different games? I have no idea how any of this is like because I don't play any of these games. I've eaten some self-made orange chicken today. Have you? Self-made orange chicken? Gamer? You have been on a roll with food lately. Like, I have okay guys, on Discord, we have a food channel, and sometimes I see you guys make food, cook stuff, and you guys put it on in the channel, and then I take a look at it and I'm like, wow, you guys are becoming professional chefs. I gotta learn from some of you. BF6 is, you'd say, is probably better. The Arc Raiders. No, not me. Not me. I mean, I guess if we ever were to raid into another stream, you can be like, hey, we're the Arc Raiders, but like, no, you get it. I know you're just joking around. Arc Raiders. You think Arc Raiders? Okay, so we're split between the two. It feels like right now it's like half Arc Raiders and half BF6. I tend to avoid PvP, and while both have PvP, Arc Raiders has a lot of PvE that demands cooperation. Oh, I always thought shooters were all PvP, you know? Because, like, what the hell are you shooting if not each other? Okay, never mind, I play Helldivers. Shoot aliens in there. But still, from most of what I remember of a lot of the previous shooting games, most of the shooters require you to shoot other people. And I'm like, you want me going against another person? Right? I can't, because I know I suck at everything. A human brain versus an alien brain, who's gonna win? I don't know, it's terrifying out there. Don't you hate people? I do, but I also recognize my own inadequacy in a lot of things. Hello, Pache. Hello, Aura. Also, have a good lurk, Merc. Enjoy your day. Helldivers is PvP disguised as PvE. That's one way to put it. The amount of times I've killed you guys in Helldivers was insane. My favorite about Helldivers is going in there myself, solo running all of the missions. I actually find that really fun. It's just that I lack a lot of firepower. I feel like if Helldivers is like, here's a gun for the solo players, I would be like, hell yeah, I'm going back in. Drop me where, Chief? The dog virus is starting to spread on you. Me and my researchers are looking for a cure. Cheese? They're too busy eating cheese. There's something in the cheese, I swear to God, is doing something to you. It's preventing you from coding. DDR with shooter mechanics. DDR, like Dance Dance Revolution? I mean, it's kind of like DDR if you're avoiding bullets. You're like tap dancing on the floor, like your friend here has got a gun, a really fast gun, and you're just tap dancing. You're like trying to avoid everything. John Helldiver, that's not me. That's definitely not me. I mean, I played like I don't know, I streamed it 3 times and I was like, that's it. I'm so motion sick. I am very, very motion sick I got really motion sick from Helldivers. So I don't know if I want to go back. It was pretty fun when I played it, but with the camera movements and everything, it's a little bit too much for me. Helldivers has moved to fun balancing, no longer the grunt fantasy balancing. What the heck is grunt fantasy balancing? Please explain. Enlighten me. Enlighten me? Yeah, enlighten me. Was it Apex Legends that started the kissing meme? Like, you know what I'm talking about, right? You go into Discord or any sort of like, no, it could be a social media platform. It could be Twitter. It could be Discord. And you click on the GIF icon to search up a GIF and you type any game. Yeah, you type any game in there. It could be Apex Legends, it could be Arc Raiders, it could be League of Legends, right? But the moment you type it in the game name, you're going to see 2 dudes kissing, or it could be 2 girls kissing. It's always a homosexual couple, right? It could be Yuri, it could be Yaoi, it could be, but it's never a straight couple. And they're kissing, and on the top of the captions, right, it says it just says hop on League of Legends or hop on Apex Legends. Like, where did it come from? Where did it come from? I'm so curious. Like, it has nothing to do with any of the games at all, but it's everywhere. I see it everywhere and I don't understand it. It's funny, but I'm like, why? Hop on League, hop on Wild Rift, kisses. Exactly. hop on Arc stream. Yuri or Yaoi rap battle. The Yuri, is there a Yuri and Yaoi rap battle? Because I have to listen to it. The closest I get to PvP would be Arc Raiders, since it's getting lost in the Zerg and being a Batcat bastard, and then Planet Side 2, or playing something too silly like Robot Roller, Derby, Disco, Dodgeball. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, you got auto-modded? Let's see. Let's see here. I think Clock helped with that. I have no idea. I don't know which one it was. Pretty sure it's Dodgeball. That word's banned. Bastard. Oh, it's Bastard. Okay. No, that makes sense. The devs thought that the players are too powerful, wanted to move closer to making it so that the weapons are weaker to fulfill the fantasy of being a grunt. I think it would be, I don't know, people might hate this, okay, but I think it would be fun if there was a, like, you know, like a hidden solo weaponry. So, like, keep it as part of lore. And not just be, okay, what I'm trying to explain, okay, let me just start from the very beginning. Let me start from the very beginning. Band plays games, hello, welcome in. But what I think it would be a really great idea that some people may not agree with, is that I think it would be cool if there were some weapons introduced to the game where you can only use them if you're going into a mission solo. But like it feels weird to have it in the same UI as, you know, the rest of the weapons, right? Because it's always going to be staring at you in the face going like, you can't use this weapon unless you're like going in solo. But I do think it'd be kind of cool if there was some sort of like, you know, another UI, like another weaponry, or like a weapon room, or it's just like, if you were going on solo missions, you can access this room. Kind of like, you know, what's that one movie? Kingsmaker? No, King something? You guys know what I'm talking about, right? The one where the main character becomes a spy. Kingsman, yeah, sorry. Kingsman, yes, that's the one. Like, like Kingsman Secret Service, kind of like that, Kingsman. Where you have like a hidden room for solo missions. The automatons brainwash high command into making weaker weapons. Were they too easy? The automatons? Were they new? Or is that just the, you know, the robots, the Terminator robots? 99 Nights of Twerking. I wish I never read that. What? Oh my god, my phone just dropped. Wait, 1 second. Let me just pick that up. There's a song called 99 Nights of Twerking. I swear to God. Is the I swear to God part of the song as well? Drop phone, it's fine. I mean, I drop it all the time. I don't have a case on my phone. I'm one of those lucky bitches without a phone case, right? And I took it off because I was like, it traps dirt on the sides, but I drop it all the time and nothing's broken. It's not even, no dents, no scratches, no nothing. It looks brand new. I'm jinxing myself right now. I'm gonna go outside and like drop this phone and then step on it. That's how I broke one of my phones. I dropped it, I freaked out, panicked, and then I was wearing heels, I stepped on it and like cracked the entire screen. And I had to get rid of it. Swear to God isn't part of the song. Oh, okay. Hi Stixon, welcome in. 99 nights of X-Ark. I mean, it's already happening. Probably more than 99 nights. If I am streaming every single day, that is like 365 days in a year. 365 nights of X-Ark. Yeah, 365 nights of X-Ark. That's a lot. I am still, like, I'm having this weird existential crisis. Not really. It's more like I'm like looking at the way I stream, and I'm like, is this unhealthy? Like, a part of me is like, is this unhealthy? Should I be streaming less? Or is it okay? Because I'm sure for some of you guys, it's probably unhealthy for some of you guys to be watching me for every single stream. I actually don't want you guys to be watching my every single stream. Like, please do something with your life. Why are you here every day? You scare me. I have a screen protector, but I still got broken, so it shows the inside components in one of the corners. Ooh, that's scary. Might short circuit it. Me watching at 1 a.m. Exactly, that's what I mean. Like, I start stream at your 1 a.m. and I'm like, you're supposed to be sleeping right now, sentience. You can't keep doing this to yourself every single day. It's bad for you. It's bad for you. You gotta have a proper sleeping schedule. I used to be here, but now I'm busy. I remember that, Stixon. I used to see Stixon all the time. Good. Don't be here for every single stream. You know, isn't it surreal having a streamer say that to you? Because most times people are like, come to my stream, watch my stream, come watch me every day. But I'm like, no, don't. Stop it. Go away. Go away. Get away from here. You have to watch. No, you don't have to watch my streams. You don't have to. Leave. Leave now. I'm watching even though I got school tomorrow. Coding, you got it. Coding, come on, guys. I'm about to put my feet down right now. Right? Right? I'm an advocate for healthy lifestyle. Right? Listen to your streamer. Listen to the streamer that you watch every freaking day. Right? I am telling you guys right now to go and build healthy habits. Right? Sorry if you hate listening to positivity, but that's just what I am. Okay? Build healthy habits. Fix your sleep schedule. Go and experience the world. There's only so much you can do in this. There's only so much you can learn in this stream. Like, there's no value in my streams outside of, you know, me making noise. It's like, oh, Ark's making funny noises again, and that's it. That's the entire stream. It's just me going, ah, ugh. Sunday, I'm going to sleep early. Got a lot of work to do. Good. Goodbye, Stixon. Go to bed. Good night. Rest well. Go to sleep. Close your eyes. My background noise is telling me to stop. Your background noise? What is your fan? Yeah, I'm telling you guys to touch grass. But the grass is buried under snow. You know, there's a solution to that. Everybody here, you got fingers and you got hands, right? I want you to go out there and start digging. Start digging. Everyone, gather around. Gather around, kids. Put on some gloves. We're digging through the snow now. Hi, Rem. Just for a little bit of greenery. Feel the prick under your fingers. Listening to your voice noises, my mouth noises. Sorry, that sounds gross. I understand why you said voice noises now, but you know, the voice is a noise, so you could have just said your voice. Your voice noises. No, that's a great way to put it. Maybe a healthy thing for some of us. Really? Okay, my job here is to provide whatever you need from me, and then I encourage you to take the first step out into the wilderness and experience life outside of the stream. Touch grass. No, it doesn't have to be grass. Just expand your bubble just a little bit. I do intend to leave stream in a bit. If you want to start watching season 2 of Free Ren, I haven't even started that. I'm so jealous. Tell me how it is. I was looking at my anime list, and all the reviews are saying that it's really good. It's as good as season 1, and I'm like, of course it is. It's Free Ren. I love Free Ren, guys. I love it. I made acrylic charms of Free Ren and Himmel too, and they have different expressions in the front and back, or more like, I wouldn't really call it different expressions. Their eyes are closed in the front and their eyes are open in the back, and you can face them towards each other, kind of like a couple acrylic charm, and it's really cute. We got to see Tummy of his peak. Me? You guys are asking for the midriff back? Everyone is like you, but cooler. Well, of course she's cooler than me. I think she's 10 times cooler than me. Yes, please. Okay, we'll bring back midriff. I thought you guys would be tired of midriff arc. Because you guys had a whole 4 hours of midriff arc yesterday. I'm gonna go. Need school. Alright, goodbye, coding. Good. Good sleep. You know, our brains work better and we can make better decisions when we have a good rest. And our metabolism is better when we have a good night's rest. And when all of our organs are working. Why would we be tired of seeing more arc? I don't know. I'm tired of myself. I'm tired of me. And I have to see myself like every morning as well. I just assumed that if I'm tired of myself, then you guys would be tired of me as well. Pass on Tom. I will instinctively look away because that's when good weird turns into bad weird. Okay, we're sticking with this. I am cat girl today. I like changing things up every so often. On some days, I like being cat girl, and some days I like having my longer hair, some days I like having my shorter hair, some days we could bring back midriff. I don't know when that is. Midriff attracts some annoying people. It was just you guys. Like, we didn't actually have any new people in chat yesterday. It was just literally just you guys. And I didn't even see any of my mods in chat yesterday. We didn't ban anybody. It was all good. Unless you guys are saying that you guys are weird. Unless you guys are the weird ones. Then maybe. If I don't have a fucked up sleep schedule, I can't watch Ark. Well, shit. Maybe I should stream at a different time. What's midriff? It's tummy. It's time for me to switch my stream schedule. I have thought about that, by the way. I just wanna, this is just a recap of my previous streams that I've mentioned this before of changing my schedule. But I think sometime next year or whenever I move, I will actually be able to stream later in the day. Which is, I don't know when. Weird. Is there armpit arc? Okay, yeah, you guys are the ones who are weird. But it's, I mean, that's the regular. That's the regular. There's no changes. So even without the midriff, you guys are weird as hell. Armpit? See, this is what I mean. The moment someone's like armpit, suddenly we get like an echo of armpit, or it was like feet, and it was like feet where? Feet? Armpit where? Armpit? Midriff where? What's midriff? Midriff where? Like little baby chicks in a nest, just repeating the same thing over and over again. Performative armpit enjoyers when real armpit enjoyers come in. Are there performative armpit enjoyers? They just haven't had the good snifferino yet. Is there elbow arcs? You guys need, okay, we gotta stop this conversation. Let's take a small, let's refresh, restart the stream. We gotta unhorny all of you guys here, and I have to start my art stream because that was what this stream was supposed to be about. We're supposed to do some art today, but here we are talking about armpits and elbows and feet and midriffs. Good morning, Ravi. Okay, I'm gonna start at 3 minutes. I'll be back. I have a muffin in the oven. Oh, that's a rhyme. I have a muffin in the oven, and I'm gonna have some breakfast. I'm gonna bring the breakfast here and have it on stream while I draw. Okay? So behave, children. Grandma's gonna get really mad. I guess now you draw all those things. I mean, I can't talk because I used to draw not safe for work art all the time. What if I call him X-Ark armpit? People have done that before. And I'm like, at first I was like, I don't know, should I take this commission? And I go, wait, money's money. Okay, no, it's not X-Ark armpit, it's something even worse than that. But I'm not gonna go into the details. I'm just gonna start ads, alright? Bye! Hello? Where did I go? Oops. Here we are. What if I added something? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Let me move myself a little bit lower. Am I translucent? I am. Alright, so that I'm not covering like a fifth of the screen. Who's this guy? It's me. It's me, Ark. Do you not recognize me? You come here almost every day. Hello, stars. Welcome in. Okay, we are rendering this character today. We've added color last time, but this time we are coloring. Our art's so pretty, thank you. I'm here. Good morning, Mysterious Emblem. I'm here trying to eat my carrot muffin and I'm getting bonked in the head. How am I supposed to chew properly? Alright. Just make these eyes pop. Fox ears, tail, or wolf? Dog. I try to make it obvious, or a little bit more obvious, by adding a tag and a collar. But, it's probably hard to tell because all mammals kind of look the same. Like how we get confused with this one streamer that raids in here pretty often and I call them a cat. Even though they are a fox. If you know, you know. Okay, there's some things I want to change, which is there's too much There's too many whiffs everywhere. Like, I think I'm gonna get rid of these two. And we're also gonna get rid of this. Because I didn't really enjoy the previous silhouette. There's too many. And I'm thinking about getting rid of the ahoge as well. Like this. Because the rest of the hair is already way too messy and chaotic. And it's only, I feel like ahoges are only cute if there's not a lot going on with the hair and you're like, let me just add a little boop and antenna over the top. There we go. Because there's a lot of mess at the bottom. So I want to keep the top like different. Just slightly. The accessories on your avatars. Oh, me. Oh, me. I'm a very long-haired cat. I thought you were talking about the art here. Oh no, I'm a long-haired cat. Not a Maine Coon. Mm-hmm. You ate my art. Oh. Okay. That is step 1 done. I'm gonna draw over all these layers here, by the way. I'm not gonna bother because the line art itself is not proper. Like, look how messy this is. It's almost as messy as my bed. I didn't make my bed today. You guys didn't need to know that. I don't know why I told you. Yeah, let's do the eyes. Just because the hair itself is just going to be kind of boring. I mean, it doesn't look boring, but it's going to be the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. The red on black really pops. I like it. I hope that the client likes it as well. But they are very... like, they've got that whole pastel cute girl vibe going on. But this design is not... it's not very pastel cute girl. You know what I mean? This is more like... you guys have watched the Ring movie, right? Or The Grudge? Kind of like that. What's this chicken scratching? Can you hear it? Can you hear the chicken scratching? My art's also chicken scratch. You can call it that. Can you hear it? This is my tablet. It's very squeaky for some reason. It's new. But it's very squeaky. Drawing ASMR. Gotta fix these lines. What kind of tablet do you have? Let's see. I have a Huion tablet, and it is the Bluetooth one. It's... okay, sorry, I have to be more specific. The Inspiroi Frigo M. Creative pen tablet. Model L610. With an input of 5 volts. Maybe that was a little bit too specific. Like, Ark, I just wanted to know what model of the tablet you have. Not the number of volts that goes through the device. The heck? Sorry, I wanted to give it to you guys anyway. Just because, what if there's someone here who's actually interested in the volts? Yeah, it's a Huion. It is a Huion. I don't like this pen. We need this one. We need the real G pen. Sorry, no, we need the regular G pen, not the real one, the fake one. Why is it called real G pen? Who decided to name this pen, this brush, the real G pen? Then does that make the other pen fake? I need other streamers to give me their setup. I need to know how other people stream. I need to know. I need to know everybody's filters and plugins and everything as well. I'll send a pic later if you want, but my setup's kind of messy. Only if you're comfortable. I need desk ideas. I need a mic arm. I don't have one. Actually, don't like the black here. Just keep it the way it is. We're gonna get rid of this highlight for now. I'm gonna add it in on a separate layer. Make it look better. I think drawing eyeballs, is probably the most fun activity of drawing. Drawing a human or humanoid character, as you get to be super creative with it. See, this is one thing I love doing, is like I love blending the iris into the whites. I don't like having a very hard outline, because it does look kind of, it adds a little bit of realism, but at the same time it doesn't. Do people here shut down their PCs? Oh, shut down. Do people here shut up? That's what I read originally. Like, no. No, they don't. Do they shut down their, do you guys shut down your PCs? I do. I don't know, I just don't like having the fan, the idea that the fan is constantly running and that it's constantly using power. I know you don't save much on power, but still, like, something irks me about it. You have the Huion driver installed? I do, yeah. At least I should. Because I remember sometimes, okay, just sometimes, there are some tablets where you install them and, or sorry, you don't install them. You plug them in and they already work. You don't need the driver. But when I plugged this in, it didn't work. Like, it didn't recognize the pen at all. And so I was like, all right, it's time to install the driver. I usually don't like to because I'm lazy, but I should. I should. Like with every single hardware that you plug into your computer, you should probably install a driver for that. Not overlay. I think glow dodge might work at the bottom. I just want it to be slightly lighter, but not too much pink. We're gonna use pink just because her outfit is pink, but because this red has a red undertone, it's not gonna work with glow dodge. Color dodge. No, it's still not pink. Okay, and add's not gonna work. We're gonna have to use normal. A normal layer. It is what it is. It's barely pink. There we go. There we go. I don't know if I want to use pink. It does kind of take away from the eye. Like, I would love to just keep it like this. Should I? Maybe I should. Maybe we don't need an eyeball that is too intricate, because I want to keep the ghost motif in this design. Right? She's supposed to be a ghost. She's supposed to be scary. Alright. Let's delete this layer. What's the worst feeling you have as an artist? When you don't know what the hell to draw. You're like, I want to draw. And then you keep staring at the screen like, what the hell do I draw? So that happened to me for 5 years. I stopped drawing for 5 years. 5 whole ass years. I lost all of my motivation for drawing. I had the longest artist block. And then I was busy with work as well. I was working a 9-to-5 office job. So I was like, you know what? Screw this hobby. I don't want to do it anymore. Threw a tantrum. And I was like, alright, it's time to let it go. And then I started watching VTubers. And I started watching VTubers and I'm like, alright, I I now know what to draw. I want to draw my Oshis, and so I did. And now I'm back here. And then now I'm a VTuber myself, and it's such a weird, odd experience. Going from being a VTuber enjoyer to a VTuber, and then taking drawing back up again. I don't know how y'all do multi-layer drawings. I don't. Or I do, I mean I do. Look, I have a lot of layers, but like... See, I think everybody approaches it differently. The most basic way, easiest way, and most organized way is just to separate the line art, separate the base color, separate the shadows, and then every single blending type layer is on its separate layer, right? For me, what I do is that I do a sketch. Like what you guys see, this is my sketch. I put a base color under it, which is a separate layer, and then I have a third layer that I kind of just draw over. I have some, and then I keep, if I make a mistake, I just make a new layer and then I draw on that layer instead of fixing whatever is on the previous layer, because I'm unorganized and messy like that. So yeah, everything is on one singular layer at the end of the day. I merge everything, and then it sucks because I'm working on these big art projects with animators and yeah, I guess mostly animators and motion graphic artists, and they're like, "Hey, Art, can you separate this for me?" And I'd be like, everything's on one layer," and then I have to go in and separate it myself. I can only do one singular layer. It is a lot easier to have like outline and color separate. But if you're used to doing that, I used to do that too. I used to be just a painter. I just paint everything on one layer. But with anime art, I find it easier to have everything separated. Let me finish my food. Wait. I don't want to talk with a mouthful of carrot muffin. I'm like, what layer is this? I'm losing everything. There we go. I want to draw on a layer above this. So this is going to be the merge layer. I'm gonna call it the merge layer so I don't get confused. There we go. Merge layer. Yeah, anime art is fun to draw. What question do I see? How long did it take for you to go from fan to streamer? Are you asking about the period in between, like including the time I've been watching VTubers? I can give you guys a little bit of arc history right now. So like right after I landed on landed on Earth, I got into Kizuna Ai because she played a lot of gacha games, and I play a lot of gacha games. And I love watching her polls. They're so funny, especially when she like randomly inserts English swear words on her stream. And then I got into Hololive. I started watching when Gen 3 debuted. Gen 3 JP. Hans. And then I was there throughout the entire like Hololive evolution from Gen 3 onwards. And then I started streaming last year. So how long ago was that? Like 6 years? Gen 3 JP. So like Hosha Marin and Pekora and Rusha and who is it? The freakouts in English are so funny. They are. Yeah, I started streaming. Wait, when was it? How long ago was it? I started streaming in 2000. Well, I guess you can't call it last year anymore because we're at the start of 2026. I started streaming in 2024 of June. So it's been a year and a half? It's been a year and a half. We're almost at 2 years now. What's your favorite anime and show? I have a lot. It's hard to put... It's hard to have a number one. Like, I categorize my anime with how I enjoy them, because I have like a favorite shonen, I have a favorite shoujo, I have a favorite comedy. And it's hard to just be like, I only have one singular one. I can tell you a few of my favorites, though. If I had to recommend someone like one anime that incorporates every single genre out there, right? Like romance, comedy, action, sad moments, great characters, I would recommend Gintama. Like, Gintama literally has everything. You just gotta ignore some of the, like, if you're just into, you know, the big fights and stuff, you can ignore a lot of the filler episodes and just go straight into the big arcs. Why is it FMAB? Wait, what's FMAB? Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. It's really good. Full Metal, I've watched it like 3 times already because it's just so goddamn good. I watched Brotherhood 3 times. I watched the original 1 time. I liked both, honestly. They were both equally as good. Just one is the pacing was slower and was a lot darker, and the other one felt more like a shonen. One of them felt like a tragedy. Series? Did you hear the author has a new season coming out? A new series for Full Metal? No, I didn't actually. Never skip Gintama episodes? I'd say you can. I'd say you absolutely can. There's a lot of Gintama episodes that are skippable. They're still fun to watch, but they are skippable. I'm gonna add a new layer here. We're gonna multiply this because I need to add... I'm gonna add a little bit of darkness into the eyes. She is a ghost after all. And since we already have this multiply layer here, I'm just gonna use it for the eyelid, the top as well. And also for the shadow. Blend this. Let's blend it out just a little bit. There we go. And here as well. You're a ghost? I'm not, but she is. This character that I'm drawing. To blend up this white later on as well. Okay. It might be a bit too dark. Just lighten it up slightly. There we go. You're gonna post a trailer on Discord. Wait, what is? A remake of the popular art Gintama? Are we talking about Brotherhood or are we talking about Gintama? I heard that Gintama's having a new movie that I'm super excited for. It's a movie of one of my favorite arcs of the, what is it? The Yoshiwara Night District or whatever it's called. Yeah, the Red Light District arc is a movie. Yeah, the Yoshiwara Flame Night, whatever it is. I love that one because it focus isn't sorry, I can't like speak and draw at the same time. It's like I'm using two parts of my brain and they're like clashing together. There's a fight going on in my head. But yeah, there's a focus on some of my favorite characters in all of Gintama. I'm gonna add some highlights here as well. Let us add a new layer again. I keep creating new layers. Shouldn't do that. Because even though she is a ghost, I still want her to be somewhat not scary. And then add a overlay. Sorry, oops. New layer. New layer again. This is gonna be an overlay. I have to merge all of this together. And I'm gonna suffer. I'm gonna suffer a lot. I might as well make this blue as well. Yeah, let's make it blue. Because everything else is already red. So I want a color that contrasts. And now she can look cute as well. She can be cute. Not to say that she wasn't cute before. Gintama is the type of show to make you teary-eyed for a character in a 10-minute story. It is, and then suddenly you have a character that comes up on the screen that looks like a penis. And you go, wait, what? What's going on? Gintama is the type of show that would make you cry for a character that looks like a penis. That's just how it is. That's why I'd put it up there in the top. I'm like, I don't know how they did this, but for some reason I am crying now. That's why it's peak. Here is the multi... Okay, yeah, there it is. The multiply layer. And this out as well. Where's the eye white? This one. No, it isn't. Which one is it? Yeah, do this to me. This one? The merge layer? It's not it either. This one? Oh. Okay, there we go. Alright. I think I might just stick with this for now, because this isn't supposed to be rigged. This is just a... This is supposed to be a regular design sheet. So... Let me... Should I just merge all of this together? I should. I really should. Okay. Actually, no. I gotta keep this on a separate layer because there's a gradient on it. No! You don't want to merge gradients. It is fine. Peak penis. You know, without context, if we weren't talking about Gintama, I would be like, what the... Y'all freaky? It's time for a timeout. What? Got your nose. Let me scroll all the way up. There we go. I found a layer that I can use. I'm gonna make this just a little bit bigger. And then add. We're doing the anime notes. A singular dot. Make it a little bit lighter. It was a little too dark for my liking. There we go. Did I move this up? Okay. This works. How can she breathe? I don't know. Ask the anime people. Looks at myself. Wait. Wait, that's just me. I wish I knew how to breathe. I can't, which is why I'm coughing and sputtering on stream all the time, blowing my nose. You guys are listening to me whenever I go, alright guys, gotta mute myself because I've got, my nose is snotty. I'm congested again. I can't breathe. Or every time I'm drawing and I hold my breath because I'm like, I need to get this line right. And it's not right. You're always congested? Right? What's like why did bodies evolve this way? Like even though I'm a dragon, not dragon today, but even though I normally am a dragon, it's like I get affected by this too. It's something on Earth. I swear to God, something on Earth wants to kill us all. You get snot, and you get snot, and you get snot, and you get snot. Hmm. I need to somehow be able to merge visible to new layer. We're gonna do this. Wait, I kind of like the dark in the hair. Move this all the way up here. Take a lasso tool. Grab the eye, actually. Grab the eye in the hair. Just grab the... Ah! The singular eye. Delete everything around it. Transform. Flip horizontal. Heh, super lazy. I don't know if I like the bottom part of the eyelid. Did you watch the Gintama live action movie? I did. Yeah, it was fun. I love the characters. I love Kagura's actress. I didn't know a person could physically make faces, you know, like faces like that would be possible on a human. But she somehow managed to do it, and she looked cute at the same time. Okay. The eyes are a little too far apart for my liking, so I'm going to... Someone spawned! It was... Oh my god, hello! Good morning! Welcome in. How are you guys doing? Sorry, it was just a singular person. Oh my god is not in multiple entities. He is just one entity. How are you doing? This is me, like... You guys are experiencing me at my, my worst. Trying to talk and trying to draw at the same time. It's difficult. The hive mind. There's different Zomagods. It's Zomagod knows with an S, right? So that's plural form, which means that Zomagod is more than one person. Which means that Zomagod has like multiple entities. Zomagod is a multiple entity. Clones. I guess children are clones. Like if you guys ever plan on getting children in the future, those are gonna be your clones. Orc. Oh, hi Dom. The Sybil system? Like in Psychopaths? I feel like I still haven't really answered the question of what is your favorite anime? I feel like I answered it partly, but not entirely. Like the only thing you guys got out of it was like one anime. Maybe two. No, I mentioned Full Metal. That was like a part answer. That wasn't my full answer. I have more to it. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood being my favorite shonen. I think it ties everything well together. There are some drop-offs in the anime itself, like there are parts where the pacing could have been a little bit faster, and parts where I feel like the pacing could have gone slower, but I still think that it's pretty well done. I am eating a carrot muffin. I'm so sad because I put it in the oven. Okay, it's a very moist muffin. Not dry at all. I put it in the oven because I wanted like a crispy outside. Like a bit of a crunch. But I put it in for too long. And now it's dried out. And it's not even hot anymore. And it's not even crispy anymore. It's just a dried out carrot muffin. Never doing that again. How long do you put it in for? Like 3 minutes? On reheat? My problem was that I left it in there. I didn't take it out. If I took it out right as the oven beeped, then it wouldn't have dried out. But no, I was like, let me just keep it in there for a little bit longer. How dare you be a soup hater? I'm kidding. Everybody has different tastes, I get it. But wait, how? Okay, Dom, if I were to give you like one soup, you have to eat one. You have to, oh sorry, drink. There's one soup you gotta drink. Or you're gonna die, okay? Which one would you choose? my guy's saying soup. Soup, 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 soup. No, like, you know, there's different types of soup. Soup is not just soup. What happened? Is chat broken? Macaroni milk soup. Like the cream soup? What do you mean by milk soup? Like, is it just macaroni in milk? There is a macaroni cream soup, yes. But I'm not sure about the milk part. This is my first time hearing it. You could have just said cereal. It's a thing. Wait. 1 second. Is melted ice cream or soup? So you could have gotten away with cereal. And bigger sugar. That's just cereal, but replace the cereal with macaroni. I'm done with this muffin. Macaroni, milk, water, and salt. I'm too afraid to try it. It's a little bit too much for me. So I think the only parts of this model where I want to have design where I want it to have more details is mostly just the eyes, in case they ever want to rig it and they know exactly what goes on in the eyeball, which is not much here. Water-based soups make me feel sick, no clue why. Like, not even ramen water spares me. What if it was like a thick cream? Chigs, you have 30 patients? Holy crap! Go back to the hospital! They're waiting for you! Hello, welcome in, but also don't keep them waiting. On a Sunday? That's crazy. Why are hospital people so busy all the time? Why? Can we just tell the world to stop hurting people? So that people like Chase can get like a day off. People in chat are employed and contribute to society, can't relate. I've got a lot of people like that here. We've got a few doctors in here. We've got... yeah, a lot of people with jobs here. In fact, I think most people who watch me on the weekdays are actually at work. They're actually at work. Except for maybe a few of you guys. Boo for return to office. We had a mandate here. The government sent a mandate and they're like, everybody's gotta return to the office, no more working from home. Because they want to get more people in the city. Or, you know, spending, they want people to spend money in restaurants. Get the money flowing back in. But nobody wants to. Everybody's already been accustomed to cooking at home, working at home, taking care of their kids at home. Like, you would have a meeting and you just see like your supervisor talking, his kids running in the background. Okay, this is gonna be the brain dead part. I'm just gonna do whatever and talk to you guys. No need to think anymore. I should use a different brush. This one? Yeah, this one. Okay. All right. We could have furries in here. We do have furries in here. Not a matter of could, it's the fact that we do. Feel it with your soul. Are you a furry? I draw furry, but I'm not a furry. Like, there was a lot of things that I used to draw a lot. One of them being furries, and the other one being not safe for work content. What? I should probably say that more often. The fact that I used to draw a lot of furry and not safe for work. And it was never the two together though. It was never like not safe for work furry. It was like furry humans and furries and not safe for work humans. It wasn't like not safe for work furry combined. I thought about going back. I was like, I kind of wouldn't. It would be nice to have money when I move, right? When I get out of here. So I was like, all right, time to make a Fur Affinity account again. So I did, and then I didn't post anything. Furries are generally pretty chill people. My lawyer is one. There's something about furries and them having like the most well-paying jobs. I guess because it's also it's a pretty expensive hobby. You know how much a fursuit costs? I was looking at there's like a few fursuits. There's a name for it. I remember searching it up, but I don't remember the exact what it's actually called anymore. I don't recall it in my head, but it's the type of fursuit that's like it has the like all of the limbs acting like the animal as well. Like it's not just like you stand up in the suit. You're on all fours. It's like a very, very realistic fursuit. And I remember seeing the price on it, and it was like tens and thousands of dollars, which makes sense. The Green Goblin mask? They're not safe for work money for furries go crazy? Yeah, I never got that far. I'm like, I never did my research and be like, how do I draw furry dick? Because like that never really crossed my mind. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to look at, you know, furry not safe for work art yet. I didn't. Yeah, the keyword there is yet, because I did think about going that direction. The one guy that pretends to be a dog. Wait, what are we talking about? Are we talking about fursuits or personas? Because that's different. You know which ones are my favorite fursuits? It's the kimono ones. I have a favorite furry, guys. I actually have a favorite furry. It's a celebrity furry. His name's Gintan. And he dances. He's a dancing furry. He's like very, very good at dancing. A lot of people probably know him. Is it X-Ark? I'm not a furry. He does a lot of dance covers. And he's very, very good at them. I think he has a dance studio as well. I'm not sure. There's like actual special events in malls that people hold for him. Yeah, he does it all in the fursuit, which is like the most impressive part because I imagine that it's really, really hot in there. I don't know how he does it. Search him up, Gintan. He's very expressive for a furry in a fursuit. Like, he doesn't talk or anything, but you're like, I know what he's saying. Just through his actions. Just through the way that he moves. Okay. 90% hair. A lot of furries trying to make their heads hot. Yeah, Kintan has like a kimono type fursuit. And it's a different silhouette in comparison to a lot of, there's like different types of fursuits, okay? There's like the kimono ones, which is the most popular one in the East. You guys know about if you guys have seen furries, like you would know how the fursuits look like in the West as well. There's the, what's it called, bipedal, and then there's like the four limb ones where you're like on all fours. And then there's the other type of fursuit. I can't even call it a fursuit because it's just the head. But it's like a very realistic head. See, I'm not that deep in the furry community to know all the terms. The quadrupedal. Why is that word so difficult to say? The four-legged, yeah, the four-legged fursuits. Those ones are really expensive. Bipedal is the two-legged ones. Okay. Wasn't angulate. I don't know. You guys are asking me all these hard questions. Why? It's like I'm back in school. I need some coffee for this. It's too much. I'm not even qualified to teach you guys about furries. I'm not even like in the furry community. I don't know like anything about furries except for like maybe just the surface level terms. What year did level 1 release in? You gotta reword that and make it English first. And then I might answer your question. The what? So, which year did level 1 from Final Fantasy release in? I don't know what level 1 is. I don't know what level 1 dot is. What? After a Realm Reborn. No. I don't know what level 1... What? Did I say a guy who made ice cream out of wood? How do you do that? Do you just freeze wood and then you mash it up into cream? I'm getting so confused. I'm so confused. Okay. Let's see, this light is coming from one side. It's like, alright, back to drawing. Back to this canvas. This is too much for me. Too much for my brain to handle. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I need this brush to have like higher density and it's not giving it to me. And it's making me mad. Making me really mad. There we go. Just gotta change the brush art. That simple. No need to get frustrated. When the solution's right in front of you, you just gotta look with your eyes. It's like how you solve every problem in life. Instead of getting frustrated, just be like, so, how do we solve this? Like, instead of panicking, right? That was like one thing I was learning about this one person that I really look up to. She was like talking about how a lot of people did something. I don't want to get into the specifics. And then one of her friends started freaking out and going like, what do, like, you know, started ranting and getting frustrated, and she just goes, well then, let's look for a way to solve it. Instead of, you know, freaking out, because that's not going to help us at all. And if you approach everything with a calm mind, everything becomes a lot easier. What is level 1? So everyone took pictures of it before... What? Unc, that's me. See, I actually think it's pretty good, the fact that you guys keep reminding me that I am Unc status, because it makes me go, alright, I gotta exercise more because I am Unc. Because I am Hag now. Because I gotta take care of my body. Because I'm old. I'm old as hell. My body is degrading. How do I take care of myself? How tall are you? We keep going back and circling back to this conversation. I told you guys how tall I am. I tell you guys like every other week, because you guys are always asking me how tall I am. I told you guys yesterday too. Ebo, you were there. I saw your name in chat. What do you mean, how tall are you? Yeah, I'm 6'4". You guys remember? You guys remember? Okay, guys, write this down. Write this down. First, you gotta write this sentence, right? You gotta write, Ark is average height. In your notebooks. On your sticky notes, right? First, write Ark is average height. And then the second line, write Ark is 5'3". Exactly 5'3", not a centimeter shorter. And if you're not convinced that it's average height, go on Google and be like, what is the average height of a human female? And I need to say this because so many of you guys are like, you're short, Ark. I'm not. I recognize when the height is average. There's no such thing as a perfect height. Every height is perfect. Ark, you're short though. You're just tall. Hi, Nico. Now, Ark is a chunk. Ark is average height. Ark is 5'3". The 3 things you gotta remember about me. Chunk, average, and 5'3". 5'9" is the perfect height for ABB? How tall is 5'9" in centimeters? Tall and chopped, yeah. Tall and chopped unk. Chunk. What's your blood sugar? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so the problem here with like our doctors, sorry, not our doctors, our health system is that you can go in for a checkup, but if you don't ask the doctor for the results back, they will not give it to you. Assuming that there's nothing wrong. Like if there's something wrong with your body, they will tell you, they will let you know. But if there is nothing wrong with your body, they will not let you know. So I've done checkups, I've done blood tests, and I still don't know what my blood type is because nobody freaking told me. Because I just expected my results to just come in, but they're like, if you don't ask for it, Ark, you're never gonna get it. But I'm like, I don't even know who my nurse is. I don't even know who my doctor is. Who is the one who took my blood test? I have no idea. Ads, please hold. Oh, hold on. Okay, this is my break time. I get to leave. Yay! It's not on your birth certificate. I actually don't know what the hell happened to my birth certificate because I moved country to country to country, and it's in one of the countries, but I don't know which country it's in. It's somewhere out there in the world. Somewhere. Okay, I will be right back. Hello. I am just looking at analyzing the artwork. I think I want to make the pupils a little bit rounder. Wait, I realize how dehydrated I am. You know the feeling of like when you're drinking water and you're like, wow, this tastes really good, right? That's when you know you're like, oh, my body's been craving water. Like I need hydration in my body. Ah, there we go. What makes a dog a dog? Let's think about that for a second. What did we miss via ads? Something about, oh, birth certificates and how I don't know where mine is. And I requested one? And it was supposed to deliver in the mail like 2 years ago. Wait, what? I have to get my life together. Anyways, we forget about that. All men are dogs. No, I mean, outside of... Women can be dogs too, but I get what you mean, men are dogs. The perfect height being 175 centimeters tall. Why is that? For you specifically, Nico? My Discord has several wolf, good boy, and be a good boy for me sound effects. Streaming is not your dating app, Nico. I need you to record one for me. Who Whose voices do you have in there outside of yours? What do you mean, hello? I should be the one going, hello? They're not even my voices. Oh, okay, I thought it was just yours. I thought it was yours. See, you gotta specify. It's fellow ABBs and fuckboys. You already have a lot. You know several ABBs? And you're asking for more? Your greed knows no bounds. You joined the Discord in search of ABBs. What are ABBs? Asian baby boys. That's my entire friend circle. Well, there you go. You don't need my ABBs. You got your own. My ABB is not even 175 centimeters tall. My ABB is way taller than that. He's very tall. You can't date my circle, yuck. You can't date my circle either. You're not allowed. It's biblical greed. You're right. Ah. What is this? Oh. That is a layer, that is a layer. Me joining your Discord is to be a troll and to get modded. I don't know how I don't know how this, oh my god, or Clock would feel if I modded you. One of us is not the same. You people are weird, makes my head dizzy. That's how I feel all the time, Bebo. That's how I feel all the time. During stream, you guys are strange. My head dizzy. Make my head dizzy. Okay. Okay, the eyes are a little more circular. Nico seems to have chosen chaos today. Nico always chooses chaos. There is never a day when Clown Miko doesn't choose chaos. Every single day. Sometimes it's a nice change. Sometimes there's never enough chaos here. Sometimes this stream is a little bit too comfy. Wouldn't you guys agree? A little too comfy. Sometimes you need a little bit of chaos and excitement. You think I'm your skin tea? What does that mean? You think I'm pretty, Ark? There's one thing that I am really impressed with you by. And it's your hair. It's your all of your previous hairstyles. Nico, you gotta bring it back. You gotta go back to the Asian fuckboy phase. You did your hair again yesterday. Ooh. At the barber? At the salon? Or by yourself? No, the way my hair right now is fuckboy coded. You're gonna DM me. Well, I can't show the rest of chat, but I can take a look. So, for context, guys, Nico has so many different hairstyles in the past. Like, every single hairstyle you can think of, right? He's probably had that. I don't like this one piece of hair. See, it's straight and everything else is curly. Oh, this is gonna piss me off too. We're going in. We're going this way. There we go. Alright, something like that. I shouldn't be spending too much time rendering this. I should just go through all of this quickly. Okay, enjoy. Bald? Actually, I don't think... Nico's done like shaved parts of his hair before, but not like entire baldness, no. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, you are definitely... Okay, this is, yeah, fuckboy status for sure. You even got like the growing roots and everything too. Literal hair model? Yup. Yup. That is Nico for you. That's good. Keep it. Bald is the next one. I keep thinking about it. I keep thinking about like me going bald. Not Nico, but like not bald Nico, but I'm like me. I'm like, what if I were to just one day shave off all of my hair? Like I've mentioned this a few times in chat too. I'm like, what if I just shaved everything off? I have to go to a different barber though. Sorry, not barber. I have to go to a different hair salon because the hair salon I'm going to right now doesn't even allow me to cut my hair super short. They're like, are you sure? I'm like, cut it as short as you can. They're like, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah, just do it. Do it. And they're like, but... And then they try, and it's not short enough for me. I'm like, I need to be shorter. And they're like, no, we're not going any shorter than this. And I'm like, why? Why do you hate me? Why do you hate me? Did your stylist say the same thing? You wanted the short, spiky, loose perm? He said no. Why do they hate short hair? Why? Why? Hi, Wiz. Welcome in. Like, my old hairstylist, he went to Japan. He went back to Japan, but he used to be so good with this. He'd be like, here's the razor. And I'll be like, yeah, thanks. And he'd just give it to me. Just shave like the back of my head. And I'll be like, yep, that's all I wanted. But this one's like, no, you're getting a bob cut. I'm like, what? What do you mean I'm getting a bob cut? What if I don't want a bob cut? Bob cut suits you well. It's funny because I think, Nico, you've only seen me in bob cuts. I wanted something shorter. Gotta bring back this hair that I have here. Would you ever get a bob cut? I always have a bob cut now. Because my stylist refuses to cut my hair any shorter than a bob cut. I only have short hair. I love short hair, guys. Like, it's so much more convenient than... I've tried, like, all different hairstyles as well. Except for going bald. I haven't tried that before, which is why I'm considering. And I'm like, maybe it's finally time? But, like, after having both long hair and short hair and super short hair, I realize how convenient it is to just have short hair because you don't have to worry about drying your hair all the time. You don't have to worry too much about like using product on your hair. You know, the worst time of my life is when I had like long blonde hair. And like maintaining that for a few years, that was incredibly difficult. The maintenance that you gotta get into there, and it gets damaged so easily because I Or at least for me, I sleep with semi wet hair, and like that's the worst thing you can do. And then next morning you're like, oh, I gotta put in some protein again. I gotta put in some protein in my hair because now it's all damaged. So never again. We would have been good friends in our younger years. I think so too. Like I've been talking about this with like another person as well. Like the person we both know. The one with the big tits. And I'm like, yeah, we pretty much at the same, you know, school years. You know how to do art? Yeah, I do. Hi, Silas. You're so much cooler than I thought. I'm cool, guys. Yeah, I do art streams. I do karaoke streams. I do a bit of singing. I wanted to do more karaoke, but I'm like, I don't know that many songs. You guys would get bored of me singing the same songs all the time. You guys probably are already bored of all the songs that I keep singing over and over and over again. So I'm like, you know what? Just karaoke once a month. You put meat in your hair. Meat? Protein? Yeah, if you bleach your hair, guys, you gotta put protein in there. It's keratin. It's a type of protein for your hair. It's called keratin. It helps strengthen your hair bonds because it's damaged and it's full of holes. Muscle hair. A lot of shampoos and conditioners have that as well. The hair proteins. I'd love to hear her sing though. It is... I mean, that's why we have it once a month, right? What if you have no hair? Then you don't have to worry about it. Which is what I'm trying to go for. Make my life easier. Please. Get rid of all my hair. Please. What if I like my holes is an entire sentence? Can we pin that? The way Moroccan oil has saved my hair. I actually never tried oils. I actually don't like oils. I tried Moroccan hair oil once. It's because my sister uses it. Because she also had bleached hair. It's funny because every time she bleaches her hair, I go back to my normal hair color. Every time I bleach it, she goes back to her normal hair color. Pinned, thank you. I never did when I would bleach highlights in my hair. I think with highlights, you're still okay. Actually, it's still kind of damaged, but you might still be okay because you got the rest of your hair that other people can look at and be like, all right, your hair still looks like it's semi-healthy, like half healthy, right? For me, I had a full head of like bleached hair. I think my favorite phase, my hair phase, is when I had like bleached white hair in a pixie cut. It was super short. It was like... It looked like I could belong in a K-pop boy band. To be style? It was more like 9S. Yeah, it was more like 9S style. It was way shorter than 2B's hair. There we go. Like 2 block? Yeah, it was like 2 block. Not the boy band. It was almost 2 block. It wasn't shaved entirely at the back. It was more of a pixie cut than it was a bowl cut. Not beating the femboy the alligators. The alligators! Now I'm at the phase again when I'm like, I want it back. I miss it. But hairstylists are too cowardly. They think I can't handle it. They're like, you're not gonna like it. Don't worry. I've been there before. No, I like alligators more. I'm gonna start saying that from now on. The alligators. Not beating the alligators. This is too dark. I'm gonna use this color. This shade, because black has no color. There we go. We're getting somewhere! Alright. Go before, after, before, after. This is barely any rendering. Oh boy. Please don't beat the alligators. You guys eat them in Australia. Permission to... No, I told him to. I told him to pin it. Sorry, that was me. Who even wrote that? I wonder. I'm gonna beat your ass. Not if I beat yours first. Who's the streamer here? Don't you forget your position. Only I get to do the ass beating. Okay, we're almost there, guys. The mod on mod abuse. Oh, is my tablet dying? It's like not registering some of my lines. Oh boy. It's like Fight Club now. Two mods being banned today. And they got, oh my god, in the back, just like watching. I ain't gonna be a part of this. It's not what I signed up for. Imagine though, what if like in the mod requirements, it's like mod fight club. That has to happen every month. Every month mod fight club, and it's just like two mods beating each other up. Like, sorry, oh my god, I forgot to mention that. That's a part of the job. The mod purge. And then every month I open up applications again. Sorry, the old mod is in the hospital right now. That's terrible. Please send help. I laugh as if it's a joke. No, it's real. He's right. You guys should see our mod chats. Like in every single Discord, right? There's a mod channel. And it's just Clock getting beat up every single day. Someone guys in there throwing hands. When is your next Arc Night stream? It could be next week. We could take a small break here and just think about our schedule. Actually, we don't need a break. I can just talk about it. All right, next week, the things I want to put on there for sure is going to be karaoke. And we need to have at least one just chatting stream. Arc Nights could fit in there. There's several things that are like up in the air that I'm not sure if I want to put up there yet, depending on like how much time we have, right? I would love to do the Ave Musica event in Arc Nights. It's happening right now. There's a new banner up now, right? Is it now or is it next week? When is it out? On Tuesday? Perhaps? Or is it already out? No, it can't be. Gilberta's out. Oh yeah, Gilberta's out in Enfield. Are we talking about Enfield or are we talking about Arc Nights? So when we mention Arc Nights, I assume that it's like original Arc Nights. I'm going to assume that's original Arc Nights. Enfield, okay, Enfield. Okay, yeah, we can slot in Enfield for sure. I already rolled on her last night. The End Nights. Because I was like, Ave Musica collab is happening in Arc Nights right now. In original Arc Nights. That I could stream. Yeah, next week for sure. I already pulled on Gilberta, I'm so sorry. I thought about streaming it, but I was like, I have no patience. You guys aren't gonna watch my stream. I thought about like doing a very, very short stream as well, and I was like, what if we just do, once I pull for Gilberta, I'll end stream. But I was like, my housemates are around right now, like they're literally in the same room as me, and I'm not here to make noise. So I said no. And then I didn't do it. I didn't see any new banners in the morning in OG. Okay, so I guess that's on Tuesday. I think it's gonna be released on Tuesday, like they usually do, or Wednesday, whatever it is. Wednesday, Tuesday night. Did you get the pull at least? Yeah, I got her. She's so cute. Oh my god. Because Angelina is she's been on my OG team in Arc Nights, in original Arc Nights forever, which is the character she's based on. I love Angelina so much. She's like my comfort character. And like, I'm like, I don't even care. I'm slotting her into my Endmin team comp. Because what Angelina does is she's one of those characters that sucks up all of the enemies and like, shoves them into like one place. And Endmin is not a character that does AoE. So the fact that they're all like sucked up in one gravity hole, and I'm like, alright, yeah, it's time to deal some big ass damage on everybody. You want Gilberta? Oh my god, okay, hold on. Okay, and then when you use her as your main, like you play as her, right? You can ride on her staff. If you double tap dash, right? She like rides her staff as instead of running. And I'm like, wow, that's so neat. That's such a cool idea. She's so cute. And her idle animation is her both hands behind her back. And she's like leaning forward a bit. And I'm like, oh, it's such a cute pose. Yeah, she's really cute. Like, I love everything about her. Her voice, her idle animations, her regular animations, her skills. Like, she's such a good support unit. Like, oh, ugh. Sorry. I'm just fangirling. I've never been this into a character before. She also has her original song as well, called Snapshot. You gotta do it, Enfield Dailies. Do it! Do it now. Am I just dead inside? You pulled Gilberta, logged off before looking at her any of her animations. God, you gotta enjoy her. You gotta like go in and actually use her skills. It's funny because my housemate's also playing Enfield and they haven't gotten her yet. I was pulling on her yesterday. while my housemate was playing. And then I keep rubbing it into their face. Every time Gilberta does something, I start yelling about how cute she is, and my housemate is getting so annoyed with me. Because they don't have her. I need to scrounge up pulls so I can get the guarantee. There is a pity system, you're right. Trying to max level my main squad. I'm like trying to level up everybody. I'm like one of those cringy ass players who are trying to level up every single character in their gacha game. Because I'm like, everyone's viable. Maybe because I have OG Arc Knights mentality where I'm like, I love my 3 stars. I don't care what people say. I love my 3 stars. And so I'm trying to like level everyone. Someone might hate me for saying this, but even though I love Ember's design, right? I love Snowshine's design, okay? I still prefer using Catcher. I still prefer using Catcher over Ember or over Snowshine. I don't know why. I don't know, like maybe because like his block just feels 10 times more satisfying. No idea. I don't know what it is. I got Catcher up to like, he's one of my highest level operators now. You're just like twink ABBs, maybe that's what it is. Like, I don't know, like his profile sold it for me. Cause I was reading everybody's profiles, all the characters' profiles, and like Ember, yeah, she's kind of boring, not gonna lie. She's like, from, you know, Order of the Steel Oaths, a soldier that listens to everybody on command. She's like a Merceau, but like she still doesn't have that personality. She's not funny like him, okay? And then I'm reading like Snowshines, and she's just, you know, part of the rescue team, right? She just has a giant snowboard. And then I read Catchers and I'm like, wow, this guy's really freaking cool. Right? This guy knows he's on the grind all the time. He knows no breaks and everyone's worried about him, but he's like, I can do better. Right? And I'm like, I love that mentality. I love this character. So I'm like, I gotta level this guy up. And so if you were to look at my Arknight's Enfield profile right now, I only have Catcher on my showcase, on my operator showcase. It's just Catcher. I don't care. I love this guy. And there's like, I don't know if you guys know this too, but you can like solo any boss with Catcher because his attacks just heal him. And he has like a block parry. I saw that. I don't know, this is me going off about how much I like Catcher. I only have Flora in my showcase for reasons. I guess it's like, kind of like that, like how I see a lot of people who are really into Flora's design, right? I get that too. I actually don't really like Catcher's design that much, but I do like how his, he's just so, how do I say it, like your corporate dog. The entire Z7 team, right? With like Antel, with Fluorite, with Catcher, like they've got the Enfield logo on everything, on their main weapons, on their clothing, right? And they've got the same color scheme. And I'm like, I have to use them all together. Like I would love to just level up all of Z7 and just use them for exploration or use them for I don't know, any side quests, not main quests, of course. The loyal corpo shills, yeah, Z7. I would say, I don't know if I can call them the loyal corpo shills, but they seem like the very, like the green thumbs of Enfield, right? But they're the ones that represent Enfield the most out of all the characters, and I'm like, I don't know, there's something really cute about that. There's something really endearing about that. And it's also really strange to me because there's 5 of them. There's 5 people in the Z7 team, but you can only put 4 on your team, and I'm like, make it 5! I want all of them on the team. Love me some big corpo. That is a thing to say. Time to do... Hair is like half rendered, good enough for me. Let's add some shadows here. Oops. This one's a little too big. Though, like, I would... Maybe I'm like that too, because I would buy anything that says Enfield on it. Like, I've become that corpo shell for Enfield. Like, I love this company, guys. I love Enfield. Yeah, let's do this. Ah. There we go. When Ark makes her corrupt, greedy corporation, I'll be at front and center with the sweatshirt. You know, my t-shirts came in. I was looking at them. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of modding, like actual in-house modding of the t-shirts. Before I put them up on the store. Let me model your shirts. They are very, very regular t-shirts. Like, for me, I'm the type of person who likes basics. And you know what? You know what I realized when I was shopping, right? Because I told you guys I got rid of like a lot of pieces in my wardrobe because they're too much for me. They're too much on like the glamorous side of things. And all I wear are t-shirts now. I just want basics. And I'm trying to look for distressed, like, you know, the distressed texture to t-shirts, and I can never find it. I can never find any. Like, I like t-shirts that have just a little bit of modification on it, but not too much. And I don't want it to have like a big graphic piece of art in the front, because there's too many shirts like that. I'm trying to look for a regular t-shirt, solid color, and I can't find anything. So I'm like, what if I just make it myself? Something that I would wear. As long as you don't put the big anime picture in the front instead of the back, you can't go wrong. I was like, how about I just don't put the big anime picture anywhere? So I just have the Ark silhouette logo in the front. And then the bottom part is cut so that it's kind of angled. There's still a little bit of design on it, but not too much. So it's not very obvious. And I'm gonna do a bit of modding, which I'll keep it a secret. Pretty drawing so far, thank you. Hi Raim, welcome in. Happy Sunday. Sunday or Monday, depending on where you are. And then I'm gonna have to add my own tags to it and stuff. And then it'll be ready. It'll take a while. Some of the other products turned out not the way I expected. So I think I might give them out for every purchase. Like the bags, for instance, the gym bags. They didn't have certain colors, and I was like, you know what, screw it. Right, go with the other color instead, but it doesn't look as good. And they messed up on the print just a bit, so I'm like, you know what, these are gonna be samples. So you guys get to have them for free with the purchases. You can take my Dremel and distress it for you. You have one? Well, it already comes distressed, so I'm like, it's fine already. It's fine. Keep it the way it is. I took out a few for myself because I'm like, it's technically for me. These shirts are technically for me. That's why I made them to begin with, because I need basics. I can't find basics, and I want basics. I come from a blue-collar family, have so many power tools. What? You know, I kind of... You know what I need from you? I need sandpaper. Not now, but there have been times when I used to work in a factory. I loved using the sandpaper for like sandpaper purposes, right? I was like, I need to sand everything of mine. I need to do a little bit of cutting. I gotta sand stuff. I did engravings. I did laser engravings, right? And I'm like, I could engrave stuff on like random pieces of metal. I just import my own design and then I could engrave it on there. It would be so freaking cool. You gotta head out, Monster Truck Rally. Enjoy waving your giant American flag. Goodbye. That's gonna be interesting. Big truck rally. Anyways, sand my existence away. You have the entire booklet? Well, I don't need it now, but I need the one with the least amount of grit. Like the very smooth one. Cause it's easy to find like sandpaper with big grit. But like with the small one, it's so difficult to look for. I don't know if they sell it now. I actually don't need it anymore. But there were times where I'm like, I need it. I need to go back. Sand some things out. Forgot what I used it for. What was I doing? Those are too fine, so no use. No, I just needed to buff out like something that wasn't shiny, and I'm like, I gotta make it shiny. Like 36? I don't know the number. I forgot all the numbers. It was like some... I was probably sanding out like some of my devices, some of the tools that I had. And I was like, I need this to be shiny looking. I'll put it atop your two monitors or whatever I see you. I don't need it. I don't need it anymore. It was back then when I was bored. Now I have stuff to do. Now I got commissions to finish. Now I don't have time to like just randomly take things in my room and be like, let me buffer this out and make it shiny. You know what I mean? Just say you hate me and ABBs. Hey, putting words in my mouth again. Ugh, I need this to change to this brush. There we go. But it's fine. Is it really fine? Whatever, it's fine. I kind of need this to go around this way. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just talking to myself. You guys probably don't know what I'm doing. I need this piece up here to look the same, to look like it's a different piece from this piece down here. But right now it looks like it's connected, and I don't want it to look connected. Getting into the technical parts of this drawing, of this design. I'm just blabbering to myself. Look, the streamer's talking to herself again. What a weirdo. Just how it is. That is streaming for ya. I believe you can do it. I believe in the you that believes in me. Yeah, what a weirdo. Right? I should just get some friends. That's probably why she streams every day. Stream's got no friends. There we go. Haha, noob. Why don't you play some League of Legends or something? That's another good insult. Dreamer doesn't know how to touch grass. That one's boring. We need a better one. I don't think League of Legends is a place to make friends. You're right. You know what? People out there say the darndest things. You're probably gonna hear someone go, that person should make some friends on League of Legends. There's people out there who make plenty of friends on League of Legends. Have you guys tried flirting in a game of League of Legends before? You should try. You should totally do it. Try just put out a little tiny bit of Riz while playing League of Legends. Just a little bit. Just be like, hey, you're cute. Right? Like, they don't even have to do anything. Just be like, hey, you're cute. Kudo of the Woods, hello, welcome in. And they're gonna fold so fast. Like, they're going to fold so fast. Why the hell would we have tried? Yeah, I mean, you could try now. How I met my last toxic ABB situationship, true story. Yeah, like, there's plenty of people out there who don't get told that they're cute enough, right? So the moment you just go, hey, I think you're cute, they're gonna shut up. Like, 1 minute they could be yelling at you about something in game, and the next minute they're gonna be like, do you need any help? You want some free items? You want some free stuff? Ark never tells me I'm cute. It's against my ethics, my personal ethics. I can tell you that you have, like, you got cool hairstyle. I think you have a cool bike. I think your like, your theme is really freaking cool. You got a cute personality, but I would never tell someone that they're just cute, because I feel like it's not genuine, right? Jezu, hello! Welcome in! Haven't seen you in forever. Actually, no, I've seen you in Crystal's chat. But hello, how are you doing? Are you playing Enfield? You are playing Enfield. I remember you screaming about Enfield in chat. Happy Sunday. Did you get Gilberta? Isn't she cute? I am, but slowly. Good. Enjoy your time. Take things slow. That's how I'm approaching Enfield too, because I want to appreciate everything that the game has to offer, and I don't want to rush myself, because I don't think the game actually wants you to rush yourself. I feel like if you rush through the game, it doesn't feel fun anymore. I use my free ticket on Ember. I also used my free ticket on Ember. I did too, and then I was like, I don't know if I like using her. I prefer using Catcher. Just got into Dijong. Like the ship? The HR ship? The HQ ship, sorry. The HQ ship. I am handsome and not cute. You are a refined gentleman, Bebo Babble Juice. Not handsome, not cute, just a refined gentleman. She looks like, oh my god, Elizabeth Rose Bloodflame? I saw that too. I was like, I looked at her and I'm like, that's just ERB. That's literally her. But yeah, I really like her design. Not sure about her kit yet, but I do like her design. The HR ship, sorry. No, the not HR ship, guys. The HQ ship. Slow and attached, mashing attach mashing for me, but yeah. Yeah, waifu over meta. That is the best way to approach gaming. Screw the meta, right? With meta, the game becomes too easy and not fun anymore. You're just following other people's scripts. Plan out your own strategies. How do I make my waifu work for me? That's the best way to enjoy games. Strategize. You're like, I like this character. I like this character design. How can I make it work in my team? How do I make my wife bake pancakes? You already upgraded everything on your ship? Help! You got it to like level 3 and everything? How do I make my wife bake pancakes? You buy her a spatula on her birthday and hope she doesn't get mad at you. Buy her some batter. And to the kitchen you go, wife! She's gonna get so mad. Never mind, don't do it. I don't know, what's a good way? No, this is what you gotta do. If there's something you want from your wife, right? You just have to go up to them and be like, hey, I think I would really enjoy a good pancake right now. But you know what? It's so expensive outside. Pancakes are so expensive. We should just make it ourselves at home. And hope and pray that she doesn't go, alright, let's go to the store so that you can make your pancakes. And that's what you just go, I'm a little bit busy this week. I've got a presentation I gotta finish for work. So maybe no pancakes. And then she's gonna feel like really... She's gonna be really sad and distraught. And she's gonna be like, oh, my hubby can't make pancakes. Maybe I will make some for him. Social engineering 101. That's manipulation. Don't do it. Okay, maybe that could be a way. But still, I never want to manipulate someone into doing something for me. That is the worst way to go about it. If someone wants to make you pancakes, they will. Okay? You don't have to, like, trick them into making it for you. That's the worst way to go about it. Yeah, it's emotional manipulation. 101. Don't do it. Ship Nexus is level 5? Oh god, you've been playing non-stop. I don't know, I can't give you any more tips. You're better at this game than I am. I don't know what to do. All left is find suitable people for each room, which will require me to level up everyone. See how it is. It's like Arknights. That is why I've been leveling up everyone and their trust. Every day I go into Dijang and I go, I've got a lot of gifts. Who wants a gift? Who wants a gift from the Endman? And then I talk to everybody. First gacha, by the way. Are you enjoying it? As a non-gacha player. I guess you are because you're already so far. It doesn't really feel that much like a gacha. Like, there's gacha elements to the game, but it's not necessary. I think it's actually more fun if you don't rely on meta teams. It's like going into... it's like playing Elden Ring at level 1, naked. Playing Code Vein at level 1. Kind of thing. Like, it's a challenge, right? It's like, why get the blood weapons, right? Why get the whatever moon katana when you can just go in there level 1, regular sword, right? Just your basic ass equipment and fight the boss that way. Become the next Let Me Solo Her, but of Arknights. Dijam Mustard. Yeah, Rune level 1 run. Just use all 4 stars. It's actually, and it's pretty satisfying too because like they have pretty synergized team, like you can synergize your team comps You just gotta like read exactly what all of your characters do and be like, how do I utilize their skills to make it so that it works with each other? Like Gilberta's BIS team is not with Enmin, but I know what she does. I know what her kid does, right? And it works with Enmin in a way where she sucks up everybody and she lifts them. And Enmin has that like final strike thing. Not the final strike, I forgot what it's called. But the one where she deals more damage because someone's like lifted. No character seems bad so far. They're all fun to use in their own way. The only person I've been putting off is Levitain because she's just... I feel like she's like your damage dealer. And she has like massive AoEs and I'm like, it's not fun. You know what I mean? Like, she's already so powerful. Like, you don't even need any team comp with her and she can do well by herself. And I'm like, I don't know, I'm good. I have her and never used her. Yeah, she makes the game too easy. No, thank you. Like, I feel like if I didn't want to play the game and I'm just like trying to grind things as fast as possible, then maybe I would use Levitain. If I'm grinding for EXP tickets, then maybe I will. Pick appropriate weapons to boost energy. Yeah, that too. I refused to get Levitain's weapon. I'm like, I mean, I'm still there. I'm like, if I get it, I get it. If I don't get it, I don't care. Because I'm using the battle pass weapon. The throne something, the corrosion and heat weapon for Levitain, because I want to pair her up with either Ardelia or with she doesn't need Gilberta, with Ardelia or Fluorite, probably with Ardelia, because corrosion and heat does more damage with that weapon. Themed runs on PvE Naruto blazing with units not well equipped to handle these fights. Oh boy. That's a challenge. I don't know anything about Naruto, the Naruto game. They're starting. Alright, we're just gonna take a small break. How much did I get done here? A lot of the hair, the eyes today. It died a long time ago. Management was pretty checked out. Oh. They probably weren't generating enough money. I need to build a Pog team. I love his ult just slamming everyone into the center. I love it so much. The fact that he just like summons random members in his army and they just come onto the field and smack the people while you also charge in with your battle skill. And then I love the final part of his ult where like everyone slams in together. It's, I don't know, there's such a good feeling. Very satisfying. Have a good lurk, Nancy. The game is nice. It's been a while since I got any good feelings from games. Music, art design of Wuling is beautiful. I just got there, so I haven't really experienced it as much as you have yet. Soon, maybe. Soon. I played Where Winds Meet, and I got all of that from Where Winds Meet. Like, I love everything about that game. I think Where Winds Meet is still my favorite game, even though I haven't logged in like a good month or so. I'm too invested into Enfield now, but if I ever want to just, if I really want a game that I would enjoy every aspect of, I would just go back to Where Winds Meet. Like, this is me glazing Where Winds Meet, but I do find that to be the perfect game. I still find a lot of issues with Enfield. There's a lot of things that I am very critical of. And I think everybody shares the same sentiments as me, right? The tutorials, or the dialogue. I find that reading profiles in the archives is a lot more fun than reading the story right now. Hello, Pill, welcome in. Cat's asking for attention. More wuxia. Yeah, more wuxia. PvP is too forced and meta. There was a banner with units designed for PvP, but they were usually horrible PvE. For Naruto? We're back from ads. I didn't even take a break. I was just here the entire time. I picked up Enfield because of factory building and it's good but I wish there's more to it. They'll probably add more in the future. We're still in the very beginning of the game. We're still in like the first month of the release, and it's a global release too, so we gotta think about that. So like I say I prefer Where Winds Meet as a game just because there's so many features in that game, but at the same time it's been released in China since like forever ago, right? So we're in their footsteps, we're following their footsteps where the devs have learned. But with Enfield, it like literally just came out for the entire world. You agree with the cat? He says meow. Meow. Okay. Back to, I'm just gonna do the smoke here and then take a break and just chat with you guys because my brain is kind of mush now. Here we go. Get smoked on. I have to charge this tablet. It's starting to not recognize that I'm drawing. Ugh, no! Which cat? Luffy. Surprisingly, I think Senbei has given up on bothering me while I'm streaming because he knows that I will not give him attention. He's a very smart cat. He's a lot smarter than Luffy. He's also like that 5-year-old kid that's really freaking annoying. But like, so when I approach Senbei, I kind of have to treat him as if he's human. And I have to like look at him sometimes when he's asking me for something because he's probably thinking about something more complicated. Give him love. No, he's like a 5-year-old kid where rather than love, he's like, Mom, I'm bored. Mom, I'm bored. Mom, I'm bored. Play with me. Mom, I'm bored. And he will like grab onto your clothes. Like that's Senbei. He gets mad. He throws tantrums. He gets onto the back of my chair, right? While I'm sitting on this chair, I'm streaming. He will hook his claws into my shirt, into my back, and then start pulling. Like he gets pissed off when I don't pay attention to him. So he's like, he has temper tantrums like a 5-year-old. Whereas Luffy has no thoughts between his eyes. He has no thoughts in his brain. So like he's very easy to please. He just wants a head pat, that's it. Like a very quick head pat. He comes in here and he just goes, Mom! And then I give him a head pat and then he leaves. Or he like comes in here, drops a toy and then leaves. Very simple, right? No thoughts, no brain. But easy to satisfy. Whereas Senbei is like, he needs the brain stimulation. He needs to be thinking about something all the time. He also has anxiety. He's my anxiety boy. Where he gets anxious when I leave the house. He needs to be with me like almost 24/7 of the day. Back then until I got Luffy and he was fine after that. But yeah, he's very human. Even though he looks like an old man. Like, I swear sometimes he looks at Luffy like, are you stupid? Like, he has this look to his face like, are you stupid? Leave the TV on for him? I actually don't have a TV I can use for him. I used to leave on the iPad for him. He was an iPad kid. I would put on a You know one of those cat apps where there's like a mouse running across the screen and he chases it? Yeah, he was an iPad. Maybe that's a problem. Maybe that's why he has all these like temper tantrums. That's why he gets mad at me all the time. That's why he's mean to me. He like smacks me around. But he's like he's more cuddlier than Luffy, but he's mean. He's really mean to me. Give the cat back his iPad. He's like that kid where you got him into World of Warcraft. And then he's like, I need to play World of Warcraft. Mom! It's my turn on the Xbox. Sorry, that's a different game. That's Halo. Mom, it's my turn to play Halo on the Xbox. I think that's why like my housemates prefer Luffy as well, because Luffy's just like, I have no thoughts in my head. And then he just follows everyone around like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but whatever you're doing is fun. It looks fun. He's always curious. He's like, what are they doing? He's like fascinated with everything. He like walks around and is like, I need to know exactly what this person is doing, because whatever they're doing looks really interesting, really fascinating. Right? So like he follows people everywhere. Follows them to the laundry room, watches people fold laundry, watches people put the clothes in the laundry machine, tries to go in the laundry machine himself because he's stupid, right? If it was Senbei would be like, yeah, I'm not going in there. That looks dangerous. Like, Senbei's really smart. He's like, why the hell would I try to go inside the washing machine? Luffy, though, Luffy'd be like, yup, let me just walk right in there. Grapes taste better when cooked. Did you finally get my notification? Did you just wake up? Good morning. Hello, not cool all. Put a red laser pointer on a Roomba. He would totally get on it. I can see it. Senbei would be scared. Senbei would be like, I don't know what that is. That thing might kill me. Let me just step away. Luffy would be like, huh? Toy? My housemates get mad at me every time I call Luffy stupid. They're like, he's not stupid. I'm like, yeah, he is. And then they look at Luffy, they'd be like, Luffy! They'd be calling him all the time, Luffy, Luffy, Luffy. And Luffy's just like, I don't even know my name. I don't know what the hell they're talking about. He like looks at a wall into space. That sounds exactly like the character Luffy. Yeah, it's such a good name for him. Like he'd just be staring at nothing. You could call him so many times and he wouldn't understand. He'd just be staring into space. You're staring at him too. You're like making so many noises. You're flailing your arms around. And Luffy's just like, duh, drool dripping down his face. Lubby, lubby. Where's Senbei? I can call him and he'd come running. There's so many times too when I call Senbei, he knows I'm calling him, but he knows I got nothing for him, so he just stares at me like, you think I'm stupid? I'll only come if you got a snack in your hand. I'm not stupid. You're only using me as entertainment. He knows it. The dumbass fell asleep in a barrel in a pirate ship. He did do that. Not, you know, character One Piece. Let's stick with this for now. Actually, I can do a little bit more. Like, even to this day, no matter, you know how cats learn from each other, right? Like, they have mimicry, almost. Not in, like, the way that they try to speak like each other. Hi, Moogie. But the fact that they learn from copying other people or from copying other cats. So like I thought that maybe perhaps Luffy can learn from Senbei. But like no matter how much I get Senbei to do tricks like handshake or high fives or paw, or he knows lie down. Okay, Senbei knows how to lie down now too on command. No matter how much I get Senbei to do it in front of Luffy, Luffy still doesn't know. And I'm like, maybe we should go, you know, simple. Let's take things easy by getting him to learn his name. But still, no. He still doesn't know his name. It's been 3 goddamn years. It's been 3 years. He's still stupid. I think it's over for him. I don't think I can teach him anymore. Can you do handshake? Senbei can. Senbei can do handshake. Luffy can't. Luffy can't do anything. But he's cute. He's cuter looking than Senbei. He's always got these big eyes. You know, Luffy is like that. Yeah, Luffy is literally Luffy from One Piece because he's always happy. He's happy all the time. Like, whenever he walks, or when he gets to one place to another place, he doesn't walk. Sorry, so he doesn't walk. He, like, does a little skip. He, like, skips through the air. And it's really cute to watch. It's really cute. Like, a little prance. Like, he prances. And when I first got him, God, he was so stupid because Senbei would bully him all the time. Senbei would try to sit on him. Senbei would try to assert his dominance, like, what are you doing in my house, right, kind of thing. So Luffy would get bullied a lot. But Luffy doesn't understand that he's getting bullied. And so he'd be purring. He'd be like, what is this feeling? Why is this cat mad at me? And he'd just be purring all the time. Like, you wouldn't even have to pet him. You don't need to pet him. You could just look at him and then he'd start purring. He's just always so positive. I love that. But like, it's a very stupid positivity. But sometimes, you know what? We need that kind of... We need that like type of creature or person in our lives where like they're just happy all the goddamn time. Like you're so innocent. Yeah, very Genki. Male cat dominates small cat, yeah. Somebody tries to mate with him all the time. Somebody's like, yeah, let me just get on top of you and start doing the deed. And Luffy's just like, what's happening? Mom, help! And then I have to like separate them. Be like, Senbei, behave. Senbei, can you stop being horny for once? It's just like, it's just a regular animal thing. Dogs do it too. Cats do it too. And then sometimes Luffy gets mad and he bites Senbei. Like, no, get off me. It's animal behavior. There's a joke I want to make here. You can't just go, there's a joke I want to make and then not make the joke. Actually, don't make the joke. So I'm like, what if it's not an appropriate joke? True, the mods can't bonk him. He is the mod. Damn it. Okay. This is really messy, but whatever. Here. Do a little bit of fixing, not too much. We don't need everything to be perfect. It's definitely not 7 p.m. Good morning. I mean, as if you work late at night, so you're fine. This is your morning for you, right? Yeah, I don't know how to delete messages. Well, like I'm too lazy to. I'm too lazy to delete messages. Sometimes it's not worth the trouble. Whoops. Okay. The 14-hour AK Enfield marathon backfired a bit. Marathon? 14 hours? That's a lot. You guys are addicted to the game. This may be an addiction. Save this. I'm gonna drink some water. Let's take a break. Let's just chill here. Let's chill for a bit. Here, stare at the eyes. Drink again? There's too much water. You want me to drown? 14 hours, you feel the pain? What are you guys doing? Go get up from your chair and exercise. Sip coffee, you're right, it's cold. Yeah, my brain and my body can't do that either. Like, every hour of me streaming is me going, I need to get up and do something. Like, I cannot even sit here for an hour. This is too much. So 3 hours, this is like the most amount my body can handle before I'm like, alright, it's time for me to leave. Ark, have you ever got punched in the stomach? No. I didn't get punched. I got kicked in the stomach. Why? That was a really weird question. Old man still has energy somehow. How do you do it? You can do 100 jumping jacks, which I still have remaining 500. You know, I would be doing more if it wasn't freezing outside, because the only place I do my jumping jacks is outside. In the backyard. And then like, all of my neighbors are probably like, what the hell is this girl doing? Why did he answer then? I don't know. I don't know, I'm not thinking anymore. We're at the end of the stream. And I kick her again. My first kick wasn't from Nico. It was from one of my best friends in high school. Actually, I had a few best friends in high school. I can't even call them best friends if like they're all my best friends. Anyways, we're like this. You can imagine it's just a whole bunch of ABGs, okay? Like a whole bunch of preppy girls. That was us. Like we had a status in school. It was a little bit like Mean Girls, except we didn't do anything mean. We just looked mean, okay? And we had a lot of ABGs, yeah. We had a lot of people, at least I had a lot of people in my year coming up to me going like, hey Ark, why are you friends with these girls anyway? And I'm like, you just don't know them. They look like they're mean, but they're not mean. They're only mean to you if you're mean to them back. Like one of my friends, right? She like, one guy was like talking shit about her and she just went up to him with scissors and started cutting his hair. then she spilled, and then she like spilled ketchup all over his face. But I mean, like, that's the extent of it. It's like she will bully you if you bully her back. She's just playing defensive, right? So like there is a reputation in my school where my friends were like terrible people, but I'm like, they're not really. They're not. But and I guess it didn't help with the fact that, so I'm getting to the story now. In the middle of class, we had a break time, and two of my friends were fighting about something, right? They were fighting, and they were like hard yelling at each other. And being the mom in the friend group, I was like, guys, you gotta stop. Like, we're literally in the middle of class, right? So I tried to step in, and I guess it's my fault. I tried to get in between them, never get in between a fight. My friend was just like, no, and then she like kicks me in the stomach, and I'm like, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna back off. I'm about to back off now, so I did, and I just let them have it. You know, go at each other in class. But yeah, that's what happened. It wasn't really like a hard kick where I like flew across the room, but it was more of just a regular kick from a very tiny girl. So it didn't really hurt. That's too much talking behind back. Too much talking behind back. There was a lot of talking behind the back, but it wasn't my friend group. I think my friend group was like, the girls are really nice. In fact, because my grade didn't have a lot of people, we had like 60 people in my grade or my year. A lot of the other groups of people in my grade were talking a lot more shit than my group of friends. Like, in fact, they were talking a lot of shit about my group of friends. So it was kind of like that. Kicking chess is how I start a fight. You didn't read it right? If I were to read it right, it would be, wait, that's too much for talking behind back, which doesn't make sense to me. I'm trying to piece the languages together. Cutting hair and putting ketchup was too much for shit talking. I know, but that's just how she is. That's just how she was. She was a lot. That girl was a lot. But she was nice. I would say, okay, look, she didn't start it, okay? If you don't start a fight, if someone else starts the fight first, I'd say you have all of the... You're allowed to go hard. You're allowed to. I was like, you know what? That guy kind of deserved it. I was like, he kind of deserved it. Like, I don't know. There's a lot of fighting happening in my school, where it gets really intense. Okay. I actually think my group of friends were kind of on the victim side, even though they looked mean. It was like, okay, there's one girl who was dating this other guy, this really popular guy in my school, and then she starts talking shit about my friend to him, and then he comes up to her and starts beating her up, and I'm like, I don't know where the hell this came from. So there's like, it's just stuff like that where I'm just like watching fights and I'm like, this is stupid. Was your group scapegoat? I don't know what my group was. Like, the reputation probably came from the fact that we went out drinking a lot. Like, we were a party group. Like, me and my friends, we just wanted to have fun. So we were like going out, partying. I would say that my group of friends were not like the best students. Like, we skipped class a lot. We hung out after school a lot. We hid from the security guards a lot. We were that group of girls, but like, none of us were mean. So I think it's because we weren't the best of students, so we have like a reputation. And plus, all my girlfriends were the type that are like bleached hair, you know, long nails, cuts your skirt a little shorter type of thing. We don't have GPA. We didn't have GPA. It was a private school. We took the IB curriculum. So it was either you get a certificate or you don't, or a degree or you don't. I don't think there was a GPA. Was there GPA? I don't remember. It's been so long. This has been over a decade. This is decades ago, okay? Seems like the type of group you join if you want to feel the grade. Yeah. Yeah, essentially. Essentially, that was us. But I did have fun in school. It was just a weird time. There has to be something. If something bad happens, did people assume you all did it? Not really. Maybe? Kind of. Like, if there was any, like, girl drama and shit talking, it was always like, oh, my friends probably started it. But if I were to go deeper into, like, who my friends were, even though on the surface level they looked like mean girls, one of them was a professional piano player, so she had like what's it called, like concerts and stuff. One of them was the daughter of I've talked about her before, but she was like the daughter of a big tea company CEO. Her family had owned mountains. Another girl ended up working in Broadway, I think. So we're all kind of like performers in a way. I don't know what the other ones did. Some of them went into like graphic design and other stuff. But I'd say that we all kind of had our ambitions, but our ambitions weren't like, stuck to being the best students. How was the marking done in percentage? It was like... Okay, I want you guys to look up the... What is it called? GCSE. GCSE, that was what we did. That was our curriculum, the GCSE curriculum. It was the UK curriculum. And IB. It was GCSE into IB. So it wasn't like your typical North American education system. Soon my college will be a decade ago, forget about school. I don't remember much about school. I honestly don't remember anything. I don't remember anything about classes and grades because I barely went to them. I was a terrible student. I was one of them. I know what you did last summer, friend. What happened last summer? But yeah, there was a lot of other groups in my grade or in my year who were a lot more terrible than we were. In fact, I'd say that we're very tame. We just didn't look tame. You get grade in GCSE? Probably did. I think it was like A, B, C, D. It was like that, yeah. I don't remember any numbers. I barely went to college classes. I don't think any professor knew I was in their class. In some countries, college is a scam. In Asia, it's not. Asia is like... I feel like in Asia, they treat university and college very differently, where it's like when you get into the working force, your education is very important. Like, which university did you go to? What was your grade? In Western society, it's more like we don't really care as long as you can do what you can do. Like, as long as you know what you're doing, we can mold you into the perfect employee. If you don't go to college, you can't get a job. Is that how it is in Asia? Here it's like you can just drop out of college, right? Just get an entry-level job and work up the ladder in a company. That's what I did. I went into factory work, and then I went into office work, and then went into administration, and then went into the tech industry, and I worked my way up from there. And people kept trying to promote me, and I was like, I don't want to do it. Just stop. I don't want to be a product manager. So here it's way easier. I keep telling people, I'm like, you know, you're paying like 30K, like 40 grand for college, and people aren't even gonna look at it. It's all about skill in Asia too now, most of the time. I don't know how it is nowadays. It's been so long. You were doing job while studying? Yeah, I was doing job while studying, and then I was like, I have a full-time job. Why am I still studying? So I quit. I quit school. I dropped out of school. The movie I Know Where You Did last summer came out in 1997 as a group of friends that had a secret. Interesting. I didn't know there's a movie. Learning things. Hi, God Hands. Welcome in. We've stopped drawing for now. People look down on people who didn't go to one in Asia. It's brutal out there. Like, the competition in Asia is insane, even when it comes to like trying to apply for a company, right? I remember looking at Hoyoverse as a company, and they're like, in order to join Hoyoverse, you have to enter the academy. There's a Hoyo Academy, okay? And then there's like 5 different, maybe like more than 5. There's like several rounds of interviews, and you have to actually do a physical examination. You have to pass through classes. And I'm like, that's so much. That is so much. They're like, you have to join the WeChat. There's like a WeChat Academy. There's a reason I didn't find a job after 2 years. Mihoya has a school? Yeah, they have a school. It's like a training academy almost. It's not really a school, but it's like a training academy to get into the interview. To get an interview. You have to pay for internship in my country? That's crazy. Here we just take advantage of them. Slave labor. Any work you don't want to do, just give it to the intern. I remember we hired an intern. Oh my god, she was so good. But I just gave her everything. I was like, can you do this and that for me? And she was doing it so fast too. She was like on top of everything. She was like, "Or can you give me more work?" I'm like, "You're done already? Sure, go ahead. You know what? Why don't you just do everything for me?" Like, it seemed like she loved doing work. I don't know if it was because she was like she was new and she was still young, but she was like, "Give me everything." And I was like, okay. Hearing from my local coworkers when I was in China was so different from how getting hired as a foreigner was. I don't know how it is, how it's like. How is it like getting hired in China? Like, what do you guys have to do? Because here it's definitely a lot different. I feel like it's definitely a lot different. New people in their 20s and 30s seem to not care anymore because they don't care about others anymore. The new people in the 20s and 30s. Is it quiet quitting? I know there is a wave of quiet quitters that are happening in China, and there's quiet quitting here in North America as well. Even my manager was like, "Ark, just quiet quit." Like, my manager hated what my company was doing. And he was like, "I don't care." He was also like, "I don't care." This man is in his 50s, by the way, but he was like, "I'm sick and tired of this corporation." He's like, "Ark, I'm gonna teach you all about quiet quitting, and you are free to do that. Once 5 p.m. hits, don't do any work." He's like, "I don't want you doing any work." And I was like, okay, sure, okay. And like, he was like a dude that I really looked up to, right? He was all about like compassion, empathy type of person, all about positivity. But when your manager that you look up to loses his trust in the company, that's when you go, all right, maybe I should leave as well. Ark is like a Karen. I'm like anything but a Karen. I don't like making trouble for people. I'm the type of person that's just like, if something happens, I would just let it happen. If someone forgets my order, if someone like gets my order wrong, I'll just be like, yeah, whatever. It is what it is. People have their own problems to deal with. They probably just forgot. What if I like my holes? You like the pinned message? Half the SMEs in my company have quiet quit, and the only issue I have now is to pick up the slack. It's just, it's all about leadership. Like, I feel like it's really all about leadership. If your employees don't believe in you as a leader, right, your entire company will stop working. Like, when I first joined, everyone was super optimistic about where we were going with things. We all loved our boss. Like, everybody loved him. Like, he was such a not, like, how do I explain it? The least amount of boss that you can find in someone. Like, if boss was a trait, right? Then he would have the least amount of it. This guy would be calling us up on our personal phones and just having a regular chat. He'd be like, hey, Ark. And I'd be like sweating in my boots. I'm like, why is my boss calling me, right? The CEO, by the way. I'm like, why is he calling me? And he'd be like, can you tell me about the book you're reading? And I'd be like, excuse me? And then I talked to him for an hour about like my favorite fictional book. So it was Norway boss. This was when we weren't a Norwegian company. Even my Norway bosses are fine. They were still okay, right? It turned to shit when we got bought out by a US company. It's the Americans. I swear. Yeah, we got bought out several times. You guys in Europe and UK, you guys are fine. Like, I love my team in the UK. I love my team in Europe as well. Once we got bought out by the US, it was all about revenue, profit, how to make money, right? And everyone was like, what happened to our mission? Let's all quit. I mean, I didn't have to quit. It was just like, they were like, we're gonna have AI take over this company, so we're gonna lay off your entire department. And I was like, you know what? I wanted to quit a long time ago anyway. Give me the sub bonus. Give me the sub package. Thank you very much. I'm not surprised. Is Ark AI? Not. You wish I was. I was like, I'll wait it out. I'll wait it out. And then they're like, yeah, we're gonna fire you. I'm like, hell yeah. That's 5 years. I've worked in this company for 5 years, 5+ years. So it was a lot in the package. I was like, at least, you know, so you get like intervals, okay? So if you worked 1 year, you get less of a sev bonus. If you work 2 years, you get a little bit more. Once you reach the 5 years, they're like, all right, we gotta give this person a lot of benefits now. So I'm like, let me at least drag it up to like 5 years. And I did. And they're like, here you go. Here's a shit ton of benefits and here's a shit ton of money. And I was like, hell yeah. Now I'm just living off sev for a bit. I mean, it's already over, but still. Sounds like a US owned company. It's something, yeah, I don't know what it is. Like all of the UK companies are fine. Oh, the European companies are fine. Like I love my team members a lot, right? And it's just something about the US where everyone is about like trying to make a profit and trying to grind it out. And like they're not caring about employees. Maybe there's some companies out there that are different, but just from what I've seen, it doesn't seem like they value people very much. Please tell me they're crashing and burning. I was actually in okay, so me and my department, right? My team, we have a group chat. We have a group chat on WhatsApp. So like even after everybody got laid off, we're still like texting each other going like, what's going on in the company? There's like so much shit going on. There's like drama happening in the company because of the new US CEO. The shareholder value is the only thing important. That's what they say all the time. Yeah, they're like, how do we make our investors happy? How do we make them happy? How do we make more money for them? And it sucked because we were like a company that was founded based on helping people. So like that was the entire shtick of the company, was how to help people. But when you take that away, it's like this company has no meaning anymore. We're not about helping people anymore. It's like, how do we milk our customers? How do we milk money from our customers? Instead of how do we help our customers? right? It should always actually, when anybody here wants to become an entrepreneur, it's always about how do I, what do my customers want? You should always try to find a pain point for customers and find a way to help them out. That's how you do sales properly. Instead of making it about you, right? Like, don't think in the way that you're like, how do I get this person to buy my stuff? It should always be, how do I make stuff for this person so that I can relieve them of their pain point? You have fresh milk in terms of customers? Fresh milk! Ark's about to go and leave and buy milk and never come back. They live long enough to end up as a villain. Wait, what is this about Ford? Precedent set by investors suing and winning when Ford originally tried to put money back into the workers in the 1900s. Holy shit. There's like, I guess there's some benefits of going public for a company, but also like most of the time, not really. I feel like investors most of the time don't know what the hell they're talking about, and they don't know what they want and what's good for the company. They can be like, they're like, we want this company to go in this direction, while not thinking about what kind of customers this company serves. So when the customers get pissed off, the investors go, oh, not my problem to deal with. It's around lunchtime. Yeah, it's time to go. It's time to buy some milk. Got to go to the grocery store to buy milk and never come back. Welcome back to Ark Incorporated. Oh, sorry, that was my rant for the day. Going public could be a death sentence for a company, or it could save them. You guys don't know. I remember Hololive went public because they didn't have enough funding. So if they kept going in the same route that they were going towards, right, then they would have gone under. Depends. Buy a bottle of soju for me. What if I don't want to bring my ID? What if I just want to go out with like $20 in my pocket? I think all investors are a bunch of people who hate the company, so they try to join and ruin it. No, they just want their pockets to get stuffed with more money. I actually don't know. I don't know. I feel like some investors know what they're doing, some investors don't. Like, you guys have seen that one investor document that was sent to Square Enix, right? That 100-page document. I feel like that guy knows what he's talking about. Like, that guy definitely knows what he's talking about. Because I agree. Right? But I feel like most don't. Most are really just there for money. Granny age, you don't need ID. I get ID'd anyway, and I don't know why. I should wear like... Actually, I don't think my wardrobe really helps. I need to put on a blazer and high heels. I think if I were to put on a blazer and high heels, people wouldn't ID me. But I'm always going out in just like t-shirt and pants. Guess I can't go in shorts now. T-shirt and pants and a jacket. I'm just a grandma. Okay, I should go. Enjoy your weekend, guys. I will put out a schedule. Oh wait, we were supposed to talk about our schedule. Hold on, let's just do that now. It's cold outside. It is, yeah. So a jacket for sure. Winter jacket. How old are you exactly? 5,001 years old. So Wednesday's karaoke for sure. Tuesday is Stardew. Tomorrow could be Enfield. Yeah, karaoke next week. Thursday. Thursday could be Blaze Blue. Thursday could be a fighting game stream, just because I haven't touched Blaze Blue ever since. So yeah, Thursday probably Blaze Blue. I'm still a beginner, guys. I'm probably not going to be doing much PvP be. I'm just going to be going through main story or something. It's not gonna be like Guilty Gear, right? Where the entire main story is like barely any fighting and it's mostly story. Or I could be fighting bots. Who knows? I could be just learning different characters. Because right now, I only know how to play as... What's his name? Blood Edge. So yeah, that's Thursday. I'll figure the rest out. There's gonna be one art stream. Sometime. Time to request it. You guys are already requesting difficult songs. Every single song that I don't know is difficult. It's difficult to me. I've been listening to some songs that you guys are requesting and I'm like, there's Japanese in here. Guys, do I look like I speak Japanese? No, I don't. Guys, Japanese songs are so difficult to learn. See, the problem with like songs, with learning songs, is that it's very different from just listening to a song. Because I can like enjoy a song, but I wouldn't know how to sing it. And in order to like learn how to sing it, you gotta learn all of the like the cadences, where all of the different volume hits, right? Like, do I have to go louder here? Do I go softer here? Where do I breathe? Which part of the song lyric do I breathe, right? And then like, where are the intonations and all this other stuff? So it's I know one French song. Can I sing "Oh Canada" in French? You can't request French because French is also really hard. You're a Neko cyberpunk girl. Of course you speak Japanese. Just no. Japanese is easy to mimic. I mean, it is easy to mimic, but it's also a matter of okay, there's some Japanese songs that are easy to sing, where all of the characters land on the notes. But there's plenty of other songs where the character, right, is like in between a note. And I'm like, I have to memorize exactly where it hits, where it lands. If I am singing like, I don't know, Love is War, right, the Vocaloid song, Love is War, I'm like, that one's easy. If I were to sing like Every Heart by Boa, easy, because every note lands on a single character. But when it's like different, when things start changing, that's when it's like very, very difficult. May I add Japanese songs? If it is a Japanese song by One OK Rock or a Japanese song by Spy Air, maybe I will learn it. But it's all the only reason why I say that is because I listen to a lot of Spy Air and I listen to a lot of One OK Rock songs. So I may be able to learn it in a day or two, but that's the most I can go. Korean songs, I don't know Korean. I could try. I could try. I need help from my friends. All my friends listen to K-pop. I don't. I need help from my sister. The Gedan song? No, what is that? Duvet by Boa? I don't know Duvet by Boa. I only know like the old Boa songs when she was contracted to Japanese agencies in a Japanese company. But now she's like back in Korea and I'm like, I can't sing Korean. I'm sorry, Boa. VK songs. Larkin Ciel, maybe I can sing them. Any songs by Hyde? Maybe. Maybe the lane opening. Come on, okay, how about you guys just request it in the karaoke request section of my Discord and I will look at it and I will try my best. But I'm still trying to learn Millie, and you guys know how hard it is to sing a Millie song. It's so freaking difficult because every single verse in her songs is different. Didn't Boa do Inuyasha? Yeah, she did Every Heart. She did Every Heart. That's the only Boa song that I can really sing. Lane opening. Come on, your English even have random sound at the end of the words? My English? My English has random sounds at the end of the words? What does that mean? English sounds have random sounds. English has random sounds at the end of words. You're gonna make me drown. Wait, what? Why are you dying? I posted a song there last night. I did see it was Japanese, and I was like, come on, Azu. I can't learn this. It's too hard. Do umapyoi. It's funny because I listen to the song, but I don't know how to sing it. It's not? Wait, what? Okay, hold on. Hold on. I'm going into karaoke requests right now. Is this from Zenly Zone Zero? It is. Carry on. If there's a karaoke version, I can sing it. Otherwise, I'm gonna be singing over the song. Because there's no, like... I need, like, lyrics over the instrumentals. Can we get an example word? I'm struggling to think of one that has a trailing sound. None of them do. A trailing sound? Wait, what do you mean by trailing sound? What is trailing? Would you do Mandopop or Cantopop? I haven't listened to Mandopop and Cantopop in a long time. They would be easier to learn than an English song. Sorry, than a Japanese or a Korean song. If you want me to sing something like Jay Chow, I will not do it. I cannot sing Jay Chow. He talks too fast. Here we go. Okay, thank you. There we go. Okay, I will try to learn it by Wednesday. I was trying to learn Bury the Light, Virgil's battle theme song. Do you know how long this song is? It's freaking 9 minutes, and every single part of the song is different. Except for the, the chorus that repeats like 3 times. I am the storm that is approaching. Sorry. I was trying to learn that. Umapyoi. I love that song. I don't know if I can sing it. So many songs you hear where I'm like, I can't sing it. Gamer keeps giving me Japanese songs. There's Bring Me the Horizon Doomed. I was trying to learn Throne by Bring Me the Horizon. What else is in here? Arc Guardian. Nikkei. Got Nearer. Villain 88. I was listening to the song a lot. God, there's so many difficult songs in here. See, the thing is, I know a lot of these songs. I just can't sing it. It's mostly instrumental since it's prog rock. King Slayer has a Japanese verse. Half the song is just King Slayer, da 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 da, and then like I don't know the rest of it. Reptile but Periphery, it's easy as Bury the Light. You know what, guys? How about we just take things slow? Now that I mentioned it, you guys are just recommending more songs or requesting for more songs. I only have 3 days. I have 3 days. It takes me at 1 full day to learn 1 song. And that's me sitting in a chair, listening to the song over and over again, not doing anything else, not doing commissions, not drawing. Staring at the screen, listening to the song over and over again and at the lyrics and jotting notes down and be like, where do I breathe? Just keep setting them. No, I'm gonna die. Ark's actually gonna go and buy milk and never come back. You guys don't want that. Okay. I'm gonna go now. Thanks for joining me today. I got some work done. I could have gotten more work done. I spent too long on drawing. I need to find a fast way to do this. Guys, goodbye. Goodbye. Who is streaming? Yumi's ending. No. Raym's playing Final Fantasy. It's gonna be hard to keep up if you guys don't raid. You know what? How about today we're just gonna end here. Okay? No raid. You guys are off to do whatever you guys want later on. Go scatter. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. Enfield tomorrow.